thinking good thoughts, having a good time, sharing good energy with good people in good places, doing that Sanford and Son energy and again. And it feels like very heavy. Like this Sanford and Son energy feels like these people just, they weighed down. Oh, they was all so creative. I forgot that picture was there. They was so creative. Yeah, they was so creative. And it looks like everybody came up with their own way to make this one nasty dish. And I don't know. I don't know who they was trying to get to eat it. But they was like, it was always on the menu. I think that's what they're learning too, is like what was made for you. You know how that whole story, like, don't worry about somebody else's plate getting delivered to them. If you at the restaurant, you sitting, you waiting a long time, that's because your plate is better. Your plate is better. And it really is. Like, really is. And so that's what's happening now. There's people who are realizing you didn't get your plate, but they're realizing, like, okay, now you're being presented all these other things. So I don't know. Because again, like in the last reading, there was this 4 gifts extra, but I feel like everybody's being seen. I see y'all trolls. Yeah, about who's in control of what, when, where, why, and how. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. Okay, so there's this day trader energy. There's this energy that let's see what came up for me. There's this energy that did go in about some work they were doing, because this is the mage. Like, there was something that somebody was trying to manipulate and create and has been doing it for a long time. And that person, oh yeah, I got that energy. I smelled that fart. So there's remember in that other reading with the skunk following? So there's the poop is at the beginning, which is the blubber butt. But then there's a fart at the end. And so it's like, even though it seems like it's this person, it's really that person. Because they just trade. It's this person's day. So like when this person is off and it's like, no, I'm innocent. I didn't do this. I didn't do that. That's because the fart is. It's like, if you smell the poop, if you smell the fart, you know that that's because the poop is somewhere close by, right? The poop is on its way out, right? Yeah. So that's what's happening in the background. Someone's like, "Oh, I'm not doing anything." They're not telling the truth, like the whole truth. They're not doing anything, but they may be assisting someone else. Is what I'm getting here. Let's see. This says keep this deck going. Okay. All right. So what is actually happening? Tell us what's happening here. So somebody did go within and they're paused. They're at a pause. Maybe this person doesn't have any gifts. So if this person was a healer at some point or could like help people to make things better, now that's not possible. This person cannot make things better. Yeah. I'm looking at all of this ruffling too. It's almost like this person was fake. Oh, wow. Because this is not even like, it's not even giving real anymore. It's giving like, you see all those ruffles? Maybe that somebody ruffled this person's feathers too because they found them out or something or called them out. But this person has an attachment. That's why. You see that right here? This hermit? This person needs to go within because they have an attachment. You see this over here? That's what this person's problem is. Even if they're not doing anything, it doesn't matter. They carry the attachment. They're the empty vessel. They're the one who's possessed. They're the one needing the exorcism. That's already been made clear. It's like, yeah, that cup's been filled up. Like all the information that needed to be known. Everybody's seen this person here trying to work this up. Maybe even worked with them. Because I'm seeing this sword wand, like, and all these candles are wild. Yeah, this person is like pretending like, okay, no, I'm singing a new song. I'm trying to find my own lane. Like, this is all my stuff. This is all my stuff. So while this person may be focused on their own stuff today, again, they have their fart. Okay? They have their fart energy that's there. Let's see, because I don't have time for, okay. So yeah, and so that's what's making, they are at a pause. They don't have a choice though, because what I understood is this person is, if they were a healer in any type of way, if they had any credit, if they could call in on anybody, look, the phones fell out. So They can't call on anybody. They don't have no credit nowhere. They're not going to be able to bring any money in or do any financial magic. This person cannot even work in the dark because, again, it's a nighttime hangman too, which is kind of, ominous in itself because it's like their moon is right there. So it's like somebody thought they were working in the dark. Okay. They know they're caught. They're like clearly like they're being shaken up because all of the stuff is falling out their pockets too. Maybe even there's some evidence is what I'm hearing in their phone of like what they were, because I get somebody tried to copy because I was like, what is this? What is this here? Why do they have, their work underneath the keyboard? Like, why isn't it, out? And it's because it's not really their work. That's what it is. Whatever this is over here, that's not really their work. This is now the stuff that they're talking about today. Like, oh no, this is my this is my this is my this is my this. Yes. But if you guys examine that stuff too, is with what I believe is happening right now. Somebody's being spiritually audited, and that's why everything's being taken away from them, because they're seeing that they do have that attachment. Oh, wow. Okay. Yep. And they're not in control of their anything, Yeah. Look, that dominion and power is gone from this person. Okay. Let's see what else is up. What else? What else? What else? What else is happening now? Oh, that's too many, please. Spirit said this is one person. Separate it. So the collective knows. Can you see all of that? Okay. All right. What else is happening out here? Thank you. Yeah. And they're seeing that you're having success with the truth, like with your truth, because it is the truth. Like your truth is the truth. Like there's so, okay. I saw this card the other day and I was like, oh, okay. The thing is like what this person was not telling the truth about, which is being seen right now, which is causing them to look very broken. Like their crown is being broken. Like you see how all this breakage here in this person's crown. It's because it wasn't, it wasn't founded in the truth. There were some missing pieces even, it sounds like. And maybe some people are finding out like, oh no, the only way that they actually made money, okay, is through these demonic ways. Like this person never had success in the upright way. Like it was always some shoe shine energy. It was always like some scheming, like, okay, I'm going to do this and you do this. Okay, I'm going to do this and you do that. That's what I got from that. It was like the shoe shine energy. That's what the person's problem is. Yeah. Maybe them and the person that they're with, maybe them and their partner even. That's what they do. And maybe initially the group that they were in were like, no, that's perfect because they needed people at every level, right? And this person probably presented themselves as a matriarch, or maybe they are, or maybe they know something about a matriarch. Because I get someone who has 2 sons and a daughter. Because here in that matriarch picture, it's that you see the children in the picture. It's someone who has 2 sons and a daughter, because that's who's at the table. Oh, and then there's this other child that's getting ready to be born. Oh yeah, that was the other download too. Like, yeah, you got pregnant on the first night again. Some kind of craziness like that. Like, so if you've ever gotten fertilized, oh my gosh, this is really happening. If you were like, oh, okay, well, we only did it once. Yeah, that's only many times it needs. If it has the will, it's like, it's just the one, the magician card. If there's 0, like it's no possibility, right? With the fool card. But don't fool yourself, because all it takes is one time. The will, the manifestation, the opportunity. And that's right here. You see this other kid, like, but I don't get that kid is actually here. I get that that's a spirit baby coming in, which is also a part of the guides too, which is what's making this person the matriarch. Oh, wow. And these children aren't eating at this table. If you didn't know, they're learning stuff. Look at, they got their own books out and they're creating things on their own plate. Oh, wow. So this person is actually teaching their children. This is beautiful, because this person really is the matriarch. So they're teaching their children exactly what exactly what they need to know. So this is wonderful. This is wonderful. I'll just take those 2. Yeah, you can see that everybody can see that change is there. Oh, wow. This is beautiful. What else is happening for the collective? Ooh, let's look at the Hierophant. Spirit saying look at the Hierophant, because it's built off of a lot of good things. And that's why this is happening the way it is. Yeah, I even feel like that's why someone's like, it's like, even if someone tries to like point out like some type of smoke and mirrors, it's kind of like, well, wait a minute. Isn't that the same stuff you did to the collective? But it's kind of like, but the collective is actually working in truth. That's the difference. It's like somebody was using dark spell work against someone who was innocent, as we've said before. And this person is just like wielding the truth against some other people. And that's why they're getting so pissed off. Well, this person is, saying this about me. Well, it wouldn't matter to you if it wasn't the truth, because it didn't matter to the collective when they were spreading the rumors about the collective. And the collective had to sit out there and just, eat it until it got time to, like, for these people to look like the Cupid's vomit that they are, is what I'm hearing. Yeah. Look, it got illuminated when it was supposed to. And everybody, if you're telling the truth, then you wouldn't really have, but this person isn't. Oh, I saw this earlier too. I was like, what is collective doing relaxing like that? And it's like, because people are realizing like it does take a long time to get to you. Like, you're here in this mode. You see this? But if you look, there's this long ASS hallway. There's this long dang on hallway for somebody to walk up to even come and meet and disturb your peace. It's like they gonna get tired out trying to get to you in your Nine of Pentacles. And maybe that's what happened. And they just feel like that's just so diabolical, collective. How dare you? How dare you be this smiley face in the middle of all this, this stuff, and illuminate yourself right on out? How dare you? How dare you use this strength at the center of yourself to wield this wheel in your favor? How dare you, collective? Chilling like a motherfucker. I said pucker. Pucker, I guess is what we're going to say it is. Ooh, kisses. Yeah, there's a love reading coming too. Yes. There's somebody in the courts. Okay. Pull some more cards. You're getting boring. Okay. Tell us who is out here doing the shenanigans, about to be in some more trouble. Ooh, okay, it's exactly who I thought. It's not somebody, well, it's somebody, peoples are getting in trouble. This person is bringing the pain. This is a public defender. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This person is bringing the pain simply because it's, it's supposed to happen. Like, they all knew that, though. It's like, okay, so in the Akashic Records, you saw that at a certain period of the collective's life that they were going to obtain what? Okay. And you just been trying to keep them from it. Okay. That's what you saw. It played out exactly like you saw it. You dodo birds. I don't know. It's almost kind of like, again, this Wheel of Fortune won't go away, right? That's how the collective's energy is right now. It's like, yeah, we can't even get away from this Wheel of Fortune if we wanted to. If we wanted to go sit down and be quiet and not say anything, we couldn't. We absolutely couldn't, because it feels like people are just going to start coming towards you. I just really get that. Okay, back into this Hierophant. Okay, so this Hierophant, it's like basically like working in the truth, with all the right resources. Somebody has just kind of like, I don't know, it's giving that whole energy of like when you go to missionary school, when you become, devout in something, and someone became devout in learning themselves, the truth about themselves, where to place their energy, what it is that they could wield, what it is that they could, manifest, what it is that they could behold. Create. Wow. This is the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so this Queen of Wands here is somebody in the legal field. Somebody got a hold of some information and stuff, and this person don't play. And this person doesn't even really have to do a lot because they have a good paralegal. Like, they have a good team on their side is what I'm hearing here. Because there's the briefcase and this animal, this leopard. And maybe this person sees you as a leopard, collective, and they also see themselves as that. I noticed this person's tights when I first started. I was like, oh, she got the tights on. Oh, yeah, she about it. She about it. She got the tights on with the pleat in the skirt right here. Y'all see that? She got the pleat in the skirt. Like, she is fixing to crinkle them up. She said, yeah, I came here, take me dancing, but don't take me, it's like, take me serious, but take me dancing. It's like, yeah, we can have a good time. We can get, really good things done. And I get an energy of like celebration. Like, we can celebrate, because this is somebody who got into law for the right reasons, like to bring justice. That's why they sit so like, they got good posture. So whomever this is in the justice field, is all right. This person in the justice field is understanding something about all of this cruelty, or maybe exposing this cruelty. Yeah, they're like, okay, yeah, no, I'm not going to just hold on to this information. So maybe they were just kind of putting it all together. Because again, this briefcase looks, very, very full. And this person looks very ready for court. Like, they're dressed appropriately in every sense of the word. And that briefcase looks very, very full. It looks like a Prada briefcase. And like, does this person get to bring the leopard into the court? Is that what it is? Maybe even just show all the spots from the cruelty? Wow, there may be something like that. There may be something like where this person is called, whomever the collective is, that this person is called to bear witness to their life experiences, to confirm all of the scars, all of the things. Like, okay, and at this time, what were you experiencing? Having no knowledge of what these people are doing. And then this person is going to present what the evidence that shows that these people were causing that. I hope it's helping you today, because somebody surely got something to say. Yep. But they knew it. I got a heavy energy on this, like, spiritual bath energy. It's like people were maybe even making fun of this energy, but now it's like, this is the energy that's most needed. This is the second energy, after learning how to become a manifester. So maybe these people understood how to, like, be in that Delulu energy and, like, think really big and grandiose, right? Because you start from there. That's what I'm understanding. We start from full, right? From the possibility of life as infants, right? From zero, right? And then we move on to our year one, where we start to manifest and bring things into our will. Like, maybe baby Halo did want a Ferrari, a red Ferrari. Maybe he saw that, and baby Halo manifested that through his dad. You never know. But like, that's just, I don't know, because people are making a big deal about, baby's birthday. But it's kind of like, I think that was just, he was like, I'm here again, and I got here where I got, and I think I want this. And if you have the right, 2 and 3, it's like, okay, which is, the father and the mother, right? The priestess and the empress, right? I just feel like this is, and the emperor and the Hierophant is tradition, and the lover is to bring, oh, wow, this is getting so deep. Okay, let me slow down. So that may be what's happening here. That may be why this 9 of Swords, like, that's probably coming to fruition, because 9 is fruition. And doing so, I guess maybe combats, maybe the fact that, like, if this, wow, okay. So that may be the only part that may be of concern for the collective themselves. When you're called to get on the stand and you've heard what they've done, because they're going to have to give, like, what they've done, or they know what they've done. And then to see how it times up with your stuff, it's going to just be like, wow. And they're expecting for you to very much so get into this energy of depression and anxiety and despair because this happened to you. But I don't understand how that would happen. It's like, somebody don't know how to do the math. They only got 7. That was the energy earlier too. Like, somebody's just constantly too off. Like, in every sense of the fashion, I guess. It's just like too off mentally, too off emotionally, too off spiritually, in some way, shape, or form, to actually get the work done. They don't have the virtue for it. They're not really in this, like, climbing the ladder and like going through the heat. They can sit outside of other people's heat and help them, but they've never really been in that. So what it looks like is people were in that manifestation energy and that magician energy, but they didn't get to that process and go through that process of intuition and instinct. So that's the year 2. Year number 2 is the priestess energy. That's why I keep seeing. And so maybe you examined that energy already and have kind of like went through. I feel like somebody is at the completion card. Somebody is at the number 20 and 21. Like, you've been enlightened. You've been the moon. Now maybe you're in the 19. Like, maybe you're in that. That's what I'm seeing here. But yeah, that's what they was hoping. Yeah, they're hoping that maybe even maybe any type of stuff that you did on your own that was also like a reflection of the you know, inherited mindset that they were pressing upon you, that you, and they always 2 off. I keep telling you guys this because that came out in the pre-shuffle. Like it's a 7 and a 9. So it's like they're 2 off. They're 2 off from what they need. Oh, they're 3 off. Wow. They may think they're only 2 off, but they're 3 off. Wow. Because the 9 is 1 off and then the 7 is 3 off. I was trying to give them credit. They're off from each other too. They're not even aligned with each other. These people aren't even, they don't even see eye to eye within their own group. Wow, this is crazy. That's what's bringing in this ruin for them. That's why their 10 is ending up here. And I keep trying to give them the 10, and it's like, yeah, this is the 10. I keep trying to help them see, like, they're 2 off. They're 2 off from each other. That's number 1, especially now. And then they're off from where they need to be in general, just like in by alone 3 and 1. And that's why, like, this whole like speaking and seeing and saying and telling, and you know, that's that I don't know if this is Knight of Wands, but it's definitely some movement. I think this is, oh, that type of energy ruined them. Let's see what's more about that. Tell us more about this energy that ruined them. Because we see what it is, but it's like it's debauchery and cruelty to like trying to ring somebody's neck with a necklace of that. So like people would see that like, oh, this is their charm, which is funny because I have a... That's too funny. Okay, anyway, we're about to... Let's go be... I want to read faster, but I think people get irritated by the fact that I'm not... slowing down, but I feel like it's like exhaustive. That's my thing. Oh, they were sending that spell work too. I gotta look for those notes. This kindergarten teacher energy. So this is a page of pentacles. So this is someone who is yet to learn about money. They've probably been given everything. Yeah, everything has been handed to them since they were little, right? And everybody sees them as like this sweet person. Look, the 2 hands. Everybody sees them like, oh, this person is, you know, good. They grew up in a good family. Look, the little plant here. They grew up in a good family. You know, this person probably wears that image or tries to present that image. And then they probably like kind of wear a little bit of their, you know, their drama on their, you know, on the front of them. And it's just so that people will identify with them. Okay. So this is a different energy. I looked up this definition so many times for indolence, and it just won't stick with me. And I think it's because there's like this warped presence of it where it's not, it's like someone was indolent in their way of something. Hold on. Let me look up the definition again. Because this indolence keeps coming out. And I get there's like all these spilled cups and things like that. And it's like somebody built things off of like just these like, I don't know, these broken dreams. Because this is like cups of liquor, it looks like. And someone just kept drinking and trying to build a tower off of that. Like some love drunk, some love sick energy. And it was all had to do with somebody that left them behind. You see that card there? I don't know if you can see that, but let's see. Hold on. Okay. We were looking up indolence. I feel like they want you to pay attention to them too. Oh yeah. Avoidance. Yeah. Laziness. Yeah. They feel like, I don't know. They are this. They're this couch potato slacker. And maybe they're trying to push that energy too. I think, okay, so that's the other part. Maybe I'm supposed to tell you what kind of magic they're sending right now is what I'm supposed to be communicating. And I think I wrote it down. And I don't even know where those are right now. They're sending, like, yeah, I know what happened to them. They're sending this work of like, they want to get in way. They're sending confusion, for sure. For sure. They're definitely sending confusion spells because and this is specifically for the divine masculine energies, because they feel like if they can conflict you on your mindset, then you don't move forwards or towards where you're supposed to be going. That's that devilish artwork that they're trying to do. So it's like, okay, as long as we can keep divine masculine stuck and hesitant, maybe that's what this kindergarten teacher, like this innocent type energy is trying to do. in the background is maybe using more spell work to do that. Hold on, let me see if these notes are in this other room. Give me a second. All right, you guys. So they're sending this spell work to change the synchronicities that you've been seeing, right? So it can switch up the synchronicities so that like, so if it changes the synchronicities, then that'll get you to start to second guess yourself. And you'll start looking up, like if you used to see 222, they'll start sending 223 or 323. Like they're trying to mess up the synchronicity so that you'll go and look them up and be, you know, thrown off by it. Because maybe you're aware of what they do with the spell work and the cards, because that was the other part. It's like, yeah, change the way you're seeing the connection based on those synchronicities, because you do already are smart enough to know the difference when something is coming out wrong in the spell, I mean in the cards. So like for instance with the cards, you may watch let's say your sign is Pisces, like me, and you watch a Pisces reading and it's saying all this stuff about the Pisces and you're like, no, you got it flipped, you got it flipped. Yeah, that's what they do when they send that spell work out, and they're hoping that you're going to identify that with that somewhere in your chakras, and that they can attach to that. So like I said before, if you can feel it in your heart or in your gut or in your mind, but if you just like, like if you're just laughing at the stuff that they're doing, you're good. You're Gucci. You've mastered the art of justice. You know where they was at mischief and play. But anyway, yeah, you did that. You did that, boo-boo. Anyway, here. Oh, you may have also been seeing flashing lights. There was another reader. I want to say it was like LaRasha or Goddess Queen, just me. She was saying something about the lights and that they would mess with the lights, and so you may start seeing some lights flicker, or you already kind of know about the lights flickers. Okay, and then the card readings. So I already said that. Oh, also there's some energy of like trying to get people to think that like the collective is so hasty. They're the ones sending spell work and they're doing this and doing that. And it's like, no, collective doesn't do spells, only cleaning and healing work. And by healing work, I mean like, okay, let's light a candle, a white one for purifying my this, or let's light a blue one to help me on this day with my this, you know, with my business or with my, you know, routine. Or it's not, you know, the way the collective uses magic. Yeah, somebody's mad because they know that this is true, because that's how you do healing work. That's why other people can't do it, because they don't take the time to do all of that stuff. That's a lot of steps. 21 steps. Why I want to do all of that? I can go over here and just try to, you know, just take people from this and take this from that person. And that's what they thought. That's what they thought they could wield in the universe. They thought that they could just stay out here doing this. You know, they didn't feel like you would get to this completion spot. Look at the difference between the paths. Do you see that? And it's almost like your clothes started shining. You're like everything. It didn't even matter what you had on. This person got a little chunky monkey belly. You got a full body. That football getting ready to get zapped out right about there. That football gonna be gone. Yeah, get somebody, like it's like you really did your thing. Look at that black cat sitting there. Like you were fine and comfortable. You learned the understanding and the meaning of that. You knew that actually brought you good luck when you saw that. Feel like you're going to travel to places that you've been before. You're going to travel to places that you've never seen before. Because this part looks familiar to me. This kind of looks like the Eiffel Tower a little bit. And then out there, it's like, oh, whoa, never seen that before. Maybe even Hawaii. Maybe London or England or something like that with trains. I don't know, but that's what... Yeah, this tower is bringing something totally different for everybody. It's like, and you get your karma, and you get your dharma, and you get your karma, and you get your dharma, and you get your karma, and you get your dharma. Yeah, there's all of this energy too, because I was examining this and I was like, yeah, they are in this energy. They feel like they're in the chariot energy. And maybe they kind of do get some kind of like motion and confidence, because some of these individuals may be married, right? So they feel like, oh, that holds me and that keeps me connected to my inheritance, right? And so they feel like they can get this motion and confidence going because it's the two of them, right? The shit and the fart, right? as we were saying earlier. But the thing is like neither one of them is in the driver's seat. Where is you going? Where is you going? Maybe somebody's even seeing that. Maybe there's some like higher ups that are like, yo, look, you are not even in the driver's seat right now. How could you even have confidence about the motion that you're taking in the car and you on top of it, yo? Like, you're not in the driver's seat right now. It's this person's laziness. And I feel because they keep pressing this issue out on you, and it's like, oh, okay, well, we'll make you lazy so you can't work and we can mess up your finances. And it's like, okay, you keep trying to press this energy on somebody that doesn't really exist within their person. You know, that's like, for me, for instance, like you could tell from my horoscope even that like the energy that I was born in. I'm born on the same day as Mr. Rogers and Spike Lee. That's kind of a different combination, right? Those people are quite eccentric in their own right, right? You could see, you know? So, I don't know. Oh, this day trader energy. I want to find out more about this. Okay, tell us more about this day trader. Who the hell is this day trader? What do they have to do with this person that thinks they're going to be able to use this spell work? Yeah, they really trying to like confuse you. Like, oh, if we get this person it out, then they'll stop. They won't go forward. Because, yep. But that was something that so that's something that this person came up with to try to stop this person from going to the but it ain't gonna work because this is going in the reverse. Because you know, even if this person thought that they were like, because I get this kindergarten teacher energy, this person thinks they're working, you know, in the upright. They like are constantly like, no, well, no, I know that this is my person. And it's like, you don't really get to say so. It's actually this person, but you don't really get to say so because you're still on the kindergarten level. You're still at the kindergarten teacher energy. You're still here with it. Yeah, this person is a page of pentacles, and this person is a queen of pentacles. And it's like, you have no business. But maybe this person tried to influence, like whoever this the gourmet chef. That's a bunch of poop on a platter, because the gourmet chef energy is the one who got them messed up. Talking about, we got this. They so not focused on, look at this. That was one of the things I saw too in this card. This chef is not focused on what they're doing. So much so that they probably even cut off a few fingers, because I'm getting the energy. This person already, okay, whoever this gourmet chef is, that's the person who is actually has the powers taken away from them. So like whatever healing, whatever, that's the energy. Yeah, because of this like virtue that this activist energy has had to get from the 0 to the 21. 0 to 100 real quick. Okay, what else? Okay, so that wasn't who we were asking about though, but it's telling us about the connection here. So it's what this, and that might be trying to like what this person is trying to say. Well, I was told by this person to do that. It's like, well, why'd you do it though? If you say that you're this, if you're not this like influenced person and you're actually an influencer, then why would you listen to what somebody else told you to do? It had to be selfish ambition. It had to be that. It had to be that. That's why all of this stuff is all over this person's clothes. And they're trying to pretend like, oh no, we were doing artwork. No, you was doing magic. You was doing spell work. You was doing the devil's job. You was doing devil work. Quit playing out here. Sitting on top of the car trying to control it. Crazy business. This irritates me. Yeah, this is the other card too that cracks me up too. It's like, okay, so all these people thought they could go against the connection. And they're now saying that like, oh, okay, the more we give them strife, the more they come together. Like the more solid it makes them. The more they connect, the deeper they go. Do you see that, right? Let's bring them the pain. Okay, what are they going to do in that pain? Isolate and go towards each other. Once they do their isolation process, they're allowed to always like be in connection with one another. So if they get together every here and there for sneaky links, if they get together every here and there, whatever they get together to do, it's like it's because it's allowed. And a lot of people are mad because you tell the truth about it. Like you don't sugarcoat it, you know. And they're like, why does this person get to put everybody's business. Well, was this person out here putting out everybody's business initially? Or when you guys came for this person found a way to make sure that they got heard? Is that what happened? Or is what happened? What had happened was you started to play a game in the dark, and somebody said, oh, I'm gonna go over here in the dark. And they're like, you're not in the dark. You're like, I'm in the shadows. And it was like, you're not in the shadows. And you came out like the moon, and you was like, wait a minute. It just kind of fucked everything up. Wait a minute. Look, it messed everything up. Ooh, that card too, that costume designer. Especially for these imposters. I feel like this might be that little sister energy. Especially for anybody trying to pretend they were you. This could also be like all of these, any energy that's not the Empress, the High Priestess, anything that's not that, they're copycats, in my opinion. The divine beings work in and out of all of it, just like they work in and out of every horoscope sign in astrology. And if they're smart, they use it to their best of their ability. I did look up fortitude. Someone that goes through everything. And despite it all. What is it that he bared it all? I'm going to start singing these songs. And so then when they come on in the church that next Sunday, all of these bras can go crazy. Look, 11:11 on the clock. Yep, and the phone made a noise. That's what I'm going to start doing. I'm going to start making sure I'm going to start listening to all of them songs as soon as they come in my head so I can sing those up in here. So when they hear in the church, they can be convicted because the message going to match. The message going to match. Trust and believe. That's the thing people don't realize. I didn't get to these cards playing in divination. I don't play in divination. I don't play with nothing. Maybe Monopoly. Yeah, and I play music like on the radio. I'm not a pianist or anything like that. But I'm just saying, like, I don't play around, you know. And so if somebody feels like, oh, did this person go to see if this? Yep. You don't get into the Hierophant energy without questioning yourself. You have to question yourself. You have to be like, okay, and you have to know when to go against what you're thinking or what you might be seeing and follow the intuition. But again, that's where these people are that they haven't yet. They got into the fool energy and they thought very big of themselves. They was thinking big. They was thinking big. Okay, you thinking big. That's great. They saw a few things happen. They saw a few magician items go off. You know, that was like, oh yeah. Then they got all excited. But you have to know your instinct and your intuition to get that second level off the ground when it comes to being this complete person. And if you are stuck at intuition and instinct, you might get stuck at emotion and confidence too. That might mess up your union and your connection. I'm just saying, we're in a different time. Whereas previously we were all being allowed to build these things and get to this level of completion. Now we're being put under the magnifying glass. That's what an awakening is. Like that's what, you know, ascending is. It's ascension is separation. Actually, let's look up that word because I haven't looked up the word. I feel like I'm in this. I gotta teach the kindergarten teacher big words so she can make sure the class get them. Ascension, baby. The attainment or acquisition of a position of rank or power, typically that of a monarch or matriarch. A queen's ascension to the throne. This means that a new item is being added to an existing collection of something. Books, paintings, artifacts, a way of doing things, the day-to-day work of cataloging new. I'm just telling you. Oh, that's accession. Sorry. I think it still fits though. Because there's never any mistakes in this, right? Everything is always working in our favor. They want to give me businesses and everything else that's built off of this word. I just want to know that. Okay, they're like, nah, this finna be big. It's like, you were in that thing big. And it's like, people don't realize you got to go in between it. You got to go between the hermit and the strength and the chariot and the lovers and the star and the devil and the death and the hangman and the justice and the wheel. You got to go through all of these energies. You're given 30 days in a month. Use them. You might get 9 days off, 10 days. I don't know. What month is it? But you got to use them. And they get mad at you because you use every day wisely. And then you get your time off. Oh, why this collective ain't got to work. They think that's funny. No, we don't. We think that that's justice. We think that that's fair. What did you do? This is the answer for ascension. The act of rising to an important position or higher level. Damn. That I chose the wrong word on acts purpose, and it still gave us the same definition. Man, my mind don't be playing tricks on me at all. The act of rising to an important position or a higher level. His ascension to the ranks of pop star. Ooh, that card is in here too. The ascent of Christ into heaven. Ooh. Heaven must be missing an angel. Yeah. You guys know what? I'm going to teach my children how to crip walk. Y'all think I'm joking. Wait till I learn. I'm on it. I saw this one lady do it. I got some chucks too. Anyway, it's totally off point. But I feel like you can do whatever you want to. That's your goal today? Okay. We're finna 1, 2, 1, 2, left. Yeah, something like that. You know what I mean? You finna get it in. They're mad about this. You're mad. You're moving into a higher position of importance and rank and success all over the world. Just in general, because I keep seeing Jesus. Jesus went back. Jesus ascended. You ascending like the Jesus? Come on. Come and ride that train. Come ride it. I think I can. That's bringing a tower to these people. They didn't think you would transform like this. They didn't think you could come back to life. Back to life. It was like, we ripped your heart out, collective. Okay, back to reality. Like, did you really? Or did you just show me that you don't deserve my heart? Therefore, I should not share it with you. Lesson learned. Carry on. I feel like, too, some people are getting zapped. Getting zapped by the Most High. Ooh. Whoa. They're getting... Oh. Look, the tower card is still down here. Okay, tell us more about the tower. It's got a lot to do with this whole... this connection being such a good new beginning. Look at this. Like, yeah. We're on the same team. We is the team. Yay. That's all I'm giving you guys today. Because there's a whole love reading, which people are going to love to hate. Ooh. Ooh, maybe you even, they don't like the way that they're being depicted because they feel like they're being looked at as like this, maybe even hostile energy. Did I just see a pig on here? No, that's just the spot. Ooh. So when I'm looking upwards into like the screen to see for you guys, I'm seeing this being a pig head. So maybe this person was really pig-headed because this is a knight. Maybe this was a Knight of Wands energy trying to go up against the Queen of Swords. Again, the Queen of Swords doesn't even have to take their, they don't even have to like defend themselves against the things that people might do. I think that's where they failed too, because they couldn't, it took so many different people to try to get into one of the energies that would even match up to going towards an Empress energy. Like nobody, they're very few. And then the few that actually do hold that energy, they wouldn't go against you. They wouldn't come. They wouldn't look at you and see you and be like, yeah, let's go. They look at you and be like, nah, I don't think you should do that. Maybe not. Like the energy I'm getting. Maybe that's what they're being told when people are like, they're trying to go and get any work done now. Is that what the case is? Let's see. Let's pull some more cards. So what's happening with this Queen of Swords? Knight of Wands. Like, I get very clearly that like someone's wearing their clown. Maybe maybe the Queen of Swords is wearing the clown here, because I feel like this is a clown energy, this rock star, as their crown. Ooh. That's maybe where this call to justice is like really taking play. Ooh, this the judgment and the awakening, because it's like, okay, yeah, I've always seen who I am. Maybe someone thought that because you were standing on this side that you couldn't see your reflection, like you couldn't really see who you are because the top half is cut off. But you already know, because I feel like this is like a name of lists of people. Either you found your name on there when you was in the Akashic Records and you was like, okay, cool, let's go. Or, which I think is really the situation, and which I think is also the situation, you found some other ancestor names. You found out some more information, that made sure that you knew that, like, oh, okay, I didn't take this risk at, like, maybe that's why it came up, like, you don't think I asked, check back in with the Lord about, should I be reading these cards? You got to understand a lot of, man, I ain't got to tell you because it's my walk. It's my soul. What is it called? My soul seeking experience. This is my walk. This is my journey. If you could see me now, man, what is this aeon? But even though I already know, but it's the beauty in how you do things. It's the art and how you made this situation even look and continue to be so graceful. It's what happens when you ascend. You can't even deal with this kind of stuff in the same way. We said that earlier on in the spring. The collective can't be petty. Now they can go ahead and muck you up if they want to, when the time calls for it. Because there is an eye for an eye energy that will be allowed. It's not, don't be in no moon energy, no half light about, oh, we can work against somebody. You think they can't do the same thing? This person has to be rooted in both sides to be able to even get up all the way from 0 to 21. 0 to 100 real quick. Okay, what was I looking at? Aeon. What is that? Aeon. Life, vital force. Yeah, they can't much mess with your vital. This is your life force energy. Don't get me started on that. Somebody who doesn't age, you understand time and how it works. I'm even got my hands behind my back, crossed behind my back, just waiting. I'm in a very timeless stance of somebody who could just chill. Oh, Gnosticism, aeons are divine beings that exist between the individual's divine pieces and the true God. They are sometimes called sigies or sonships. Aeons are similar to Judeo-Christian angels, and some Gnostic angels like Armozel are also aeons. So maybe that's what you are. Maybe people thought that, maybe that's why there's such this big hype about you. Maybe because this is the thing. There are divine beings, but then there are people who still working on their ascension process, right? And not everybody has completed all of those things, right? Not everybody has fully healed. Everybody say, oh, you can't fully heal, you can't. Okay, that's fine. You can sit over there and shout that all day long. I'm still going to go and attempt it because I've attempted all these other healing. So why wouldn't I just keep going and see what I could be, see what I could do, see what I could know, see what I could learn, see what I could experience? That is an inherited mindset. That is the curse. Thinking, oh no, you can't. Okay, well, shove that up your booty hole and, poop it out later, I guess. I don't know. Just get the F away from me. That's how the collective really feels. Go find something else to do. You smelling like poop right now. So maybe that's the whole thing. When you get through those levels, that's what DNA changes. The esoteric philosophy of Thelma and Aeon is a period of time with specific spiritual and cultural characteristics. Each Aeon has its own forms of magical and religious expression. Thelema, Thelema. Look this stuff up yourself, damn it. Y'all got computers and stuff. I know you do. You watching me? So look it up yourself. But I feel like the collective already showed you everything. You just go back. Everybody, move your body. Now do it. What we're about to do is go back. What is it? Yep, they don't have that kind of fortitude. That's the problem here. Ooh, ain't they about to go to jail? Not kidding. They don't have the fortitude for that. Look at that 9 in reverse. That 9 is always bad, man. Even when they get a good card, it's in reverse. That's a shame. They can't get through it. Did they build themselves too big of a burden? Is what I'm feeling here from this prison sentencing, this oppression. However that way out. It could just be somebody standing on their neck. Energetically, spiritually, I'm going to sit on my throne with my foot down here on your neck on the other side. Yeah, what now, huh? Then when I gotta leave and go eat dinner, I'm gonna go ahead and have one of my faithful servants step on your neck and have somebody else watch his ass. Just saying. The collective don't like nobody else doing their work anyway. Like, you already know the collective is about it. You see that activist on about it. Let me find out. Ain't nobody here to play no play. Ain't nobody play. I already said that. We still who we is. Even if you try to cut our heads off, we will still know who we are. Even if we never saw our face in the mirror. We'll never seen the face in the mirror. We would know how to paint the picture. That's why these people are so heartbroken. They could never, ever, never, ever, never, ever, 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 ever get on your level. Get on your level. That tower about to eat these people alive. Maybe even somebody said that to you, collective, when you started, man, that will eat you alive. And you was like, what the hell? I was born there. That was legit a conversation I had to somebody. I was like, I was born there. What is you talking about? What is you talking about? It's the same for me everywhere. I'm made. This is like, it's in me. That's why there's nothing anyone could do, is because it's like, okay, if you do something to this person and we don't have this person, we are also missing pieces for the 21 for us to even be able to be these great magi that we say we are. We gonna run into somebody else who's figured it out. You know, somebody else who gets the key. Because we definitely don't have it if we mess up the collective. Should have been thinking about that. So some people are closed out from your energy and can't go with. That's just, you know, decidedly so. Yeah. They showed themselves to who they wanted to be, to the universe, is what I'm hearing. And now that whole situation is being spoken about. This journalist energy, that whole situation is being spoken about. And everybody is pointing the finger at them, like, this is why all of this happened. You don't know how to control yourself. Oh, okay. So remember I was saying these people don't know how to do the spiritual balance? I never recognized until just now that this is what you put in your spiritual balance. You put this piece in there. You might have to put all of this other stuff in there just because, you know, to get peace, you got to cleanse it, right? But this is what other people's spiritual baths look like. Look at that empty tub with nothing but just snake in there. They don't even know what to put in there. That's what I kept saying. They don't even know what to put in there. They don't even know what they're trying to wash away. That's why their spiritual baths don't work. Again, like I was saying when I started this part of it, they don't have the keys. It's in you. So they can't even steal anything from you, really, and honestly and truthfully, because you haven't even given everything out. Like, you haven't trained anyone else in this. That's why they know that. They already showed the universe. Like, they showed the universe that they were not worthy of this. They already did that. That was already made visible. You're just the one to talk about it and tell everybody, because you're actually the one that did make it possible. You knew how to do the baths. You knew how to cleanse yourself. You know how to do this. It doesn't, like, somebody might even be like, oh no, I got the this, I got the that. That's because they're in this hopeless energy. Like, they'll strike at anything that looks like a glimmer of an eye. Anything that looks like it's about to twinkle for them, they'll jump on it in a heartbeat. They just want a piece in. They just want to look like they have a wedge or something. Yeah, like, they don't even realize they're sitting on top of the car. You need to be in the car to drive. And that maybe that's the energy, you know, in because they're trying to do something. Ooh. It's also being communicated to. Oh, yeah. I kept asking what this is. That's that, that hub, that center that they watch people out of. That's that room. Look, you see the computers? This person is in trouble. This person's like, yeah, you know, they were all good to go. You know, they were thumbs up. And it's like somebody pulled their strings over here to do this. But I'm feeling like they couldn't keep it out the shadows because it got too big. It got like to be more than they could handle. Because in the background, you see how this like scale went up. So it's like they kind of knew, but then they heard about it getting too big, but there was nothing they could do because they had already given that thumbs up and stuff had already happened. Like, and then maybe some people couldn't be stopped because they wanted to keep going. And so it's like they had already, and I get this is that symbol from that money. So they had already given this person enough money to go carry out whatever they wanted to carry out. And then this person may even just be like kind of doing additional stuff, but I mean, that's this person's energy. You know what I mean? Like whoever got this day trader into this, like whoever got this person who's in this, what is that room where they go watch these people, the circuit center or something like that. Whatever they're called. I don't know what they're called, but they are some type of like monitoring hubs or something like that. To watch people like within the government. So them utilizing this person's got this day trader caught up. That's what I believe is happening now. Like that's what's being communicated now is like in this day trader's energy, because these people were in this. They were pretending to be like in the they were holding back, right, from everybody what they were really like, because they kept presenting this energy of luxury. But if you look here, it's like you guys are just eating milk and cookies. You're just sitting on the couch eating milk and cookies. They weren't really doing anything. Like that may be what these people have been doing now, is like sitting down back, just doing whatever, and like being mad about this spilled milk here on the table and not even cleaning up, any of their messes. And like maybe this person, this is the fart and the poop energy. Okay. So this is the fart and the poop. So if one person's watching and maybe even communicating with people like, no, because remember I told you earlier, no, I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing anything, because it was this person. This person has the remote control in their hand, right? Yep. No, we're just sitting back chilling, enjoying this. Nope, that's not what they're doing. They're sitting over here being ignorant about spilled milk, still in the same energy. That's why they're this star reverse. Like they are literally this is so sad. They don't have any hope. They don't have any peace. This is all they hope for. This is what they look at as luxury. And I'm guessing people didn't realize that's what they got themselves involved with. Like they didn't, maybe there was such a strong illusion here. Maybe they got other people it's that milk and cookies energy. Yeah. Give them a few dollars and they'll feel like you know what you're talking about. They'll do whatever. They don't care about this lovers. Ooh, Spirit saying they should have. They so should have. Ooh. All right, let's see. I'm hearing very much this science of things. Maybe that's what they didn't want people to realize too, is like what this all really looked like what this really meant. It's that whole, you saw the thumbnail with the nasty potluck thing with the weenies, and that's like gelatin on the outside, but it's like old like turkey meat gelatin, like old hot dog water gelatin and stuff like that. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I feel like they concocted up they had to have concocted up something really crazy, but that's because they're possessed to make people believe what they did, but it don't matter. Look at the difference. I knew that card was going to come out. Look at the difference between the tub energies. Like this person is bleeding all over themselves. They can't even get the stuff to clear out through the drain. They can't even get the stuff to go out through the drain, let alone submerge them in enough to cleanse. These people are stuck. All right, what else here? Ooh. Yeah, the universe is seeing where they need to put the victory at. Look at this, 6 and 10 and 21. The universe already knows, because it's like, okay, you couldn't do anything, but like when you're going in this energy and you're kind of racing forward to it, it's like even the things that try to like chain you and swipe you and like stop you and stall you up, no matter what was put on your back, you still went forward. You did not care. It's that whole energy, like you deserve where you're at. You ran your race already. So anybody trying to put you into something is tripping. Yeah. What is this? The biggest ship? What is this? I know this is the 10 of Pentacles. Like I'm not. Oh, somebody. Okay. This came up too. And I guess this is supposed to be in the love reading, but somebody is trying to figure out their person's ring size. I'm not sure if it went up or down. You know it went up or down because you wouldn't be thinking about it if it didn't happen. So if it's like, if you thought like, I wonder if their ring size went this way, then that's the way that it went because you thought about it. Like, you know, what I get is maybe somebody maybe have been thrown off. They had bought this person lingerie and their person was like, oh, I need a bigger size, or, oh, I need a smaller size, or whatever it was. But in reality, when that person put it on, it was like, oh, damn. And the person may have went back and changed the lingerie and you didn't know. So you're on point. Just know that. Like, don't worry. Don't worry. You got that. That one's in your hands for real. You already know this is your person. That's why. Because, yeah, so maybe there's that energy about like while going to get the ring and making sure it's the right size. If you thought to change it in the direction, it's because you knew already instinctively, because you've already gotten to your instinct and intuition energy by being in the high priest energy. So that's why you already know right here. Like, yeah, you right on. I guess that was supposed to come out because somebody's like, I want to go get this. I want to go get this ring already. Aww. And complete the cycle. That's so beautiful. Yeah, I guess maybe somebody is finding out like that their person is pregnant, because again, there's that whole energy, and if they know they've already done it, they're like, yeah, I need to go make sure I have this because, you know I got this person pregnant the first time. Like, you guys know. Look at what came out again on the split. It's all because this is what the good works were for. This was what the whole spiritual bathing and, cleansing of the past energies were for, and it might have taken a long time because I keep seeing the 21. Yeah. I keep seeing the completion energy, the 21 out here. But, oh, it's because of this tower too. Like, there was a lot of stuff that had to happen on the back end of things. Where you needed to be strong, because I guess like the first instance, it was for you to experience, to wake up and to see. And so then after you woke up and you started to see, it was like, okay, now it has to be again. So that you like, first time around was for you to see yourself, and you saw yourself. So then you got to keep going. And then second time around, it was like, okay, well now in this instance, you need to see other people. And that's what you went through, right? Stay with me here. This is why you get 4 gifts. In addition to seeing how other people were, then you had to go through yet another round of this in order to like be able to nurture and create. Okay, so that's the Empress energy. That's the third way. So it's like, okay, there's the 0, which is think big. And then there's the will of manifestation, which is like actually working in your magic. And then there's the priest and priestess energy of intuition and instinct. And then there's where you create it. And that's created through that 3 energy. So what was I saying? I forgot now. This is why you gotta have actual conversations with me. But you were able to be strong in that energy of creation. Oh, to be able to create and know and have the keys. Okay, so that's what the 3rd level was for. The 3rd level of experience was to be able to have the keys for other people. Because it was like, okay, you experience, and then you got to see other people's weakening. And that was probably what people got to know as like the energy that you were in of like being walking karma. So everybody that you came around, they got faced with their own demons. And so, which is still true because you never lose any of these magics, right? Any of these special powers. You don't lose them, right? Especially if you started and you've went from 0 to 201. 0 to 100 real quick. Yeah. 0 to 100 real quick. They might even be starting to get ready to put some like really fine, juicy, delicious, suspicious mugs in your face, like they say they come in peace, but I wouldn't even bother. You already know who your person is though. Like, I see the indolence. Like, it would be stupid of you. Why are you out here playing footsie? We have to go back to that lesson because that was previous go round. So like, why are you out here playing footsie with people when you know good and well your thing don't even look like that? In this work of art, that beautiful fine specimen of a thing that you were promised to have as your divine, you must be crazy. You better go to the museum and walk around a little bit. Remind yourself. You go to the museum and remind yourself. how beautiful life is about to be. Yeah, this peace energy. Like, yeah. Because when you walk around the library, the library could work too for somebody. But I like the museum. It's a whole different vibe. Because it'd be old stuff in there, and it'd be ancient stuff, and it'd be, just stuff. And it'd be inexperienced things and experienced things. That's the people that's walking around and never seen it before. And the people that work there every day. You just got to look at life different. And that's what it is. It's like art looks different to everybody, right? Like I was telling my son about these things that I saw that were really expensive. And I was like, would you like some of these? Like to decorate his room. And he was like, these things are obnoxious amount of money. And I was like, yeah, but I thought you like really unique things, which he does. And he was like, yeah, but... And I was like, well, it looks like artwork to me. And I was like, I've actually seen these things in person. So that's another part of it too. Maybe the layer of in person to actually appreciate art too. Because you could see a picture of the Mona Lisa. But tell you in that Louvre, baby, there's a different cold, crisp air in that Louvre. That Louvre be different. I'm just saying. If you've been in the Louvre, you get it. The Louvre has a, maybe you know something about the Louvre. I don't know. I don't know where you go. But there's a different air and energy in different places, and that's kind of what you created for yourself too. And I think people are mad at it because it has this energy too. And this card came up and I was like, yo, this is a lot of stuff right here. This dancer card, because if you turn it this way, it's like that's a man with boobs, which could be a guy, it could be a girl. Like it was just kind of all kinds of things. It could be a lesson, like something to take with you to quench a fire, maybe even like that may be a part of like the fire magic, that something about the fire magic in this energy. Oh, that Page of Wands, like being able to always see a new beginning and be able to like be enthusiastic and, trying to discover oneself and always trying to evolve. And I guess when you learn like the message of that, and to kind of like always evolve, and, that's when you start to be really more in tune with your creative synchronicities as well. So it's like all of the page energies working side by side is what I hear. Like, I feel like now these people have learned, okay, so page energy here and night energy here, and like to have it so unified is just delicious. And maybe to this emperor, maybe that's what makes it so like, because I get it's like the best of both worlds. It's like all of the nasty bits that you like that make you feel a little bit like, kinky, a little bit, on the wild side. It's not vanilla. It's not vanilla. Look, it's not vanilla. But it's okay because it's, it's your swirl. It's just your swirl. I can't even tell you what flavor it is because it's your flavor. That's yours. That was also part of that imprinting. And a lot of people don't understand the imprinting. So when people imprint on one another, they're intentionally using their crown and their sacral chakra to focus on one person while they have that magic moment, this energy. So it's like when they do that, or when they're together and they do it, or they do it by themselves, even is what I'm seeing here. Like even in spiritual prison, if somebody is doing, but it's like when two people do it, because it's got to have the two, it's got to intertwine. So that's the only way that you can imprint on somebody is if in this energy, you guys agree, and then you're able to carry it out here. Because that's where the connection starts. Because it's just something. It's like when you've gotten to here. What is this? The devil? That's 15. So when you've gotten to all hopelessness in life and you're able to go through that tower moment that comes after, which is loss and disruption, and then you're able to move back into your star energy, which is having hope and kind of being, like seeing the good side, seeing, okay, if the grass wasn't greener, that's fine, whatever. I still got some grass. It's going to take till next spring for it to really be green. But, and then to be able to work through that, like through any illusions, you know what I mean? It's just taking that all the way and getting back to this union and connection, because at first it was with yourself. But then when the two become one, I keep hearing a lot of Prince energy, a lot of Michael Jackson. There's a lot of Jackson energy, which is respective of the legacy type building. But it's like, okay, if it never been tainted, because it's got to be built off of this pureness in order for it to never be tainted, right? And that's what you have to teach, which is why it's so important that the matriarch actually be who it's supposed to for this. You can't gourmet chef some you can't gourmet chef some like devil energy real quick and dress it up. It's like dressing up a pig. That's what I keep hearing. Somebody dressed up a pig, you know. But it was like, you know, Charlotte was a good looking pig. Everybody loved Charlotte. Oh no, wait, that was the spider. So the spider, I mean, everybody loves that story. It's not a bad story. It's just at the end of the day, that pig did, they had their time at the fair, right? And everybody loved that pig. But now it's time for the pig to be at peace. Whatever that means for this pig. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. I just split the cards. And that's how it go, okay? But anyway, let's see what else is out here. Ooh, I'm missing you. Tell me when the wrong time. This person's like, why did I have the wrong turn? Like, why couldn't I see that I was being used incorrectly? Ooh, yeah, this person is definitely disappointed about this. Why didn't I see? Why couldn't I figure this out? Why couldn't I, you know? Wow. This person's like, yeah, we did fail. That's why this tower moment is coming. Like, we did fail at trying to, you know, we did fail, and we did tell the universe we didn't care about this person's victory. We didn't want any parts of that. We wanted to not be a part of that. And that's where they like are maybe realizing they failed. Like, that's why they're having to put their guns down, because this looks like somebody's like gun or something is. They just put it to the side, and they're like, okay, I'm just gonna walk through the city at night. They're on some real, like, I don't know. This tower moment is hitting them real good. Maybe in their pockets too. Oh yeah, because this is day trader. So it's like once you get done, you done. Yeah. Excuse me. I'm hearing, especially with this Emperor energy backing it. Because this was just a stupid mistake that, like, you shouldn't have made. Yeah, just a stupid mistake that they shouldn't have made. And nobody can, you know, save them from that. Not their ancestors, not their spirit guide. Like, there's no type of amount of work that they can do or get done. Because when someone has completed something, that means that it has been completed. Do they not understand what completed means? Let's look that one up today. I think that's where they struggle. Vocabulary. Oh, yeah. Yeah, but that's where that thing was the different, you know, the keys, you know, that was what the third go round was for the keys. And so now, you know, commencing this Yule, having, oh look, and then there's a 3 card too, and having all of this, you know, that's the 3 of Wands, but like that's, you know, it's pretty much this is like 3 is communication of the preparation and the foresight. Like, somebody's preparation and foresight for this was all spot on. Like, they walked right on up that ladder and went put that fire out, which is something that somebody else cannot do anymore. That was also the thing. Like, whoever this reverse that was, you know, the one telling everybody go, this gourmet chef in reverse, whoever was telling people to go, that's the person who cannot do anymore. That's the person who has no power, because their relationship doesn't with anybody at this point. Again, I said a long time ago in some of these other readings, like, all of these people who have been like feeling like they were the head and feeling like they were in control and feeling like they were the manipulator. It's like, okay, you do realize a lot of people were doing this, right? So you taking all this great credit, like, sure, go ahead and have group credit for the project. You must really need it for your... You didn't build correctly on the thing, on happiness, like the collective did. And they were able to fill their cups up and build them up and then have the whole plate sitting in front of them of a perfect meal. But, you know, it is what it is, you know, that, you know, everybody, you know, to each his own. If you want to build it on some crooked beginnings, no. You can do that with other people who like to have crooked beginnings. So we're saying correct all these crooked cards in the deck, because ain't going to be no, you know, coming out, but like, oh, and that's the other thing too. People that keep trying to push this energy, like, oh, this person is leaving this person, and this person is coming towards this person, and this person is this and that and this and that. That's them trying to work on your heart chakra and mess with your money. And so if you ever give into that, if you ever really see that, if you still have any like feelings from your chakra centers about anybody and anything, that's the thing. You don't collective. You don't have, if somebody came and there was an experience, it probably looked like something you had already depicted on your own. And so it don't bother you. It's like, oh, okay, because you can see exactly what's wrong with the people. Again, that came out already over here somewhere. It's like you became walking karma, which only meant that you could see other people's like problems and stuff like that, even if you didn't want to, which you're very good at not looking into people, but it's kind of hard when people show you who they are. And so it's like you're a reflection back to them of all the things, you know, that they want to do. Like, oh, how'd you just get up and move? And how'd you just go and open this business? And how did you just decide to do this, this, and this? How did you just go and have this, you know, done in your favor? Like it's all this, you know, they're not understanding like spiritual inheritance. It's going to play out for you to be able to do all the things in life that you wanted to, because that's what you're focused on, right? And not a like in not of an oppressive way. And by oppressive, I mean like trying to oppress others in order to get it, like trying to step on others' necks in order to get it. That's why you were told to sit down, put on your crown, and then that person's neck was going to appear in front of you, and that's when you take your moment to step on it. You were in your 20 section. This was the last section previously. It was kind of like, okay, wait for the moment, wait for the moment, wait for the moment. Attack, let go. And as long as you took that moment to let go, you completed your task. You already knew that. This is a 1 and a 2. Is that a 1 and a 2 again? That's a 1 and a 2. Oh, I love it. Intuition and instinct to manifest. Good works. Building tall things. Tall, mighty structures with a huge foundation and background. What else do we need to know about out here? Yeah, this tower is leading to valor for you. That's why. Look, it's just no other way around it. Look, they can't even get in. They got to ask for permission. And usually it's no. She's got cucumbers on her eyes. She can't listen. What do you mean she can't listen? She's got cucumbers in her eyes. She's not here. I get that's kind of the energy you're in right now too. Like you're totally unavailable to anybody. It's like, okay, you don't want to work with me. You don't want to game with me. Cool. I ain't got, like, this is not for me. I sit here in the 9 of Pentacles. You're the one who have to walk down the hallway to get to me. If you don't know how to get there, that's really not my problem. Like these little copycat energies trying to make a dress. We in a swimsuit though. And her hair is wrapped up and we got cucumbers on our eyes. So we're relaxing. You can't talk to us right now. That's what I'm getting. And somebody's out here just trying to like pretend like, oh, look, I made this dress so I could go get, it's done already. It's already done and over. This has already been built. You see how many times these things intertwined in order to be intertwined? To be intertwined? Wonderful. Marvelous. You can count on me. Growth. Awful nice. Transition, rites of passage, paradise. It's what I love to see. It's wonderful. Yeah, this is like you recovered. You know, you moved on from that BS. You're like, what is, you those ones already, those is old wounds. What are they talking about? You the snake now, collective. That's you. They thought they were snaking you. You was like, I'm the snake though. Yeah, they don't have any power over you. That is a wrap. They thought that they really, I don't know, maybe they thought like, okay, to get to the heart of a snake like this, because now they feel like that's you for some reason. They feel like to get to the heart of you. And you're like, no, that won't work. I feel like that's what they keep coming up against. Maybe they might be sending people in. Maybe, yeah. It's like, yeah, how are we going to get this person to go with this again? This person is not going to go with you guys. I don't know what this is. I feel like some people are like, oh, they keep like, I don't know, sending out these mental things. It's like, you just keep going and going and going and going. You're in this 999. 999. Are you out of your mind? Like, you're in this 999. It's like the happiness, the game. You're not tripping off of nobody. 99. Yeah. I feel feel like this is all just because they don't see themselves, so they don't see what's coming, and maybe a lot of warnings have been sent out, and so, like, it is what it is. Like, we just watch it just like, you know, just like they watched you before you knew to even be looking for them, right? That's the energy that they're in right now. So they're in the energy, yeah, they don't know. You knew. You took the time to sit back and learn and know and understand, like, okay, what am I doing wrong with this? They're not getting it. They're not cleansing them. So they don't know about this healing process. That's really it. They don't know jack squat about healing. They know about hurting real good. They can hurt you real good. Look. They can show you about, they know a lot about that. Cheers, cheers. Like I said, people can have crowns to whatever they want to have a crown for. There go that copycat energy, same type. Of course, it's page energy. Why would it be something like, maybe that's what somebody's being enlightened to too. Ooh, is that maybe somebody that's in this, like, who's actually somebody who's actually like thinking bigger, you know, in that possibility, like think big, the Fool energy. Somebody who's actually like in that energy. Am I whistling while I talk? This mom is seeing it. It's like putting the picture together. It's like, okay, yeah, no, I can't, you know, I can't do this without this. So, you know, if we want to be able to, because I feel like there's something trying to come back into dominion, something to try to come back into power, but they're missing a key. It's like this part here, and it lies right here. It lies right here. That's what this queen, this, whatever this is, this gourmet chef is trying to cover up, is that it lies right there. And everybody sees that. Everybody sees exactly what you see on this table, what we've expressed already. There's this journalist right here, like, okay, look at the art. Look at So that's why this truth energy is even out here. Because everybody's seeing everything. Everybody's like pointing, is making everybody aware. Even if they're pointing at each other, it's like all of this is causing everybody to see everything. And you just out here on some la-di-da-di. We likes to party. We don't cause trouble. We don't bother nobody. We're just on the mic. And when we rock up on the mic, we rock the mic hard. I came out with the Empress, by the way. So yeah, you in the right energy. Yeah, there's no interference that really stops that. It's just kind of like, okay, sometimes you do find a little bit of pleasure in kind of calling people out too. Let's just be honest. Sometimes it's kind of like the same type of pleasure, but people just thought that you were like, I don't know, maybe they thought that like you were too clean or you were too upright or this or that and the other to really do that. But you're like, no. We with it. We just needed to know y'all was really wanting it. I can give it to you, but what you gonna do with it? Too sexy for my hood. I'm too sexy for my little Rada. Yeah, the Empress and Emperor have popped out officially. So that's 3 and 4, creating nature and, you know, your own right. You got autonomy. Ooh, that structure. I like it. Oh, look, I'm gonna leave it at that because this is this is the part where the pleasure is completed. Pleasure principle. I told you a lot of magic. Not magic, Michael Jackson and Jackson energy. It is a lot of magic though. Like, but I feel like in a good way, like the magic that we're supposed to be using. That's what people get confused at. Not against, but to create our own works of art. You know? And not, you know, in the effect to try to bring anybody else in any strife, because that blocks your own blessings. And that's what this kindergarten teacher is learning. And is looking up at the Queen of Pentacles, this matriarch, like, oh, I see now. Like, really? Okay, good thing we're over here getting this pleasure in, because otherwise. But I don't feel like the collective is the type to, like, let their guard down. Like, they're always going to remain, you know, steadfast in keeping their boundaries and, you know, watching other people, making sure they know what's up at all times. I don't know. That's just what I'm getting here. Anything else? This is pretty long. Look at that. Look at that Empress come way up there. Yeah, and maybe a lot of people, like, I don't know, I feel like a false art energy. Yeah, this Empress is like, this is totally illuminating to these people, like, that they're empty. Maybe there's even some memories coming back, or maybe people are just like, I don't know. You see all these stars, like maybe that's all these ancestors and spirit guides out here that are like, enlightening the earth and about, this person, or helping people to see. Because it's like this person has been guided here by all of this star energy to be able to help, light the earth, this planet, and be a mother. It's like, oh, I gotta save the world and feed my babies? Okay, no problem. I got you. Why are you messing with that type of energy? Like, I feel like that's all the collective does. Why are you trying to seduce this energy to, like, try to, like, I don't know, put them on the top of the car? Like, if you don't get your behind your own stuff, maybe these people, that's the thing. They've never built anything. They've never had anything. They don't subscribe to, anything for themselves. It's all this group think that's got them in this problem mindset. They with the one, they not with the two. They with the one, they're not with the two. Like the group think. They're not with having their own like two energy, high priest energy, high priestess energy, using your intuition and instinct. I'm not going to keep saying that. Yeah. Yeah, and there's like, okay, as long as they stay in this energy, they won't have love. Like that's just the reality for these people. They won't ever understand what it is, because it's not until you get to that lover's energy, which is number 6, and it's not until you get to that union connection with spirit in the way of like healing yourself, not being in the Queen of Cups in the reverse. That's someone who's emotionally unstable and all this other ratchet stuff, right? You got to be your own therapist. This card says therapist at the bottom. You got to be your own therapist. You got to be able to be a therapist to other people, especially with how they can heal themselves for love. Like that's the only way you learn how to heal. That's the union. That's the connection. That's the relationship that people are supposed to be focused on. That's why they keep failing. That fell right out here on this failure. That's why they keep failing, and that's why they don't really get this wealth. That's why they won't get this wealth, is what I'm hearing. Like it's all about what we said it's all about. Listening. I'm listening. I'm totally listening right now. This what it's all about? Hokey pokey? And you flip the cards about. You do the hokey pokey and you turn it all around. That's what you all about. Hokey pokey. You about your business. Collective. All right, I hope this has been helpful, insightful in some way, shape, or form. Enjoy your money. I'll catch you on the next one. Later.